Hey everybody, thanks for checking us out for another Sustainability Sunday. Thanks so much for all the engagement over these last few videos. So now that we are open and we figured out how everybody's getting here for their ski day, we thought it would be a great opportunity to talk about some ways that you can have an impact on our sustainability program while you're here hanging out at the mountain this winter. One of those ways is through some of our waste reduction initiatives. We have talked about it in the past, but as part of our 2025 sustainability goals and our quest to become 100% carbon neutral, we also have a 75% landfill diversion goal that we've laid out for ourselves here at the mountain. What that means is we are hoping to completely avoid landfilling 3/4 of our total waste at the mountain through other waste streams and through things like reuse and reducing our needs to go through those items in the first place. So yeah, we've got all kinds of tactics that are gonna help us get there. We've mentioned them in the past a whole bunch, but obviously composting and recycling and separating things like glass and everything that you can find at some of our waste stations, either in the cafeterias, out here on the deck or down there on the beach, are all gonna help us get there. We've also got some unique partnerships that help us to avoid landfilling some of our other more unique items like flexible plastics, which we recycle through TerraCycle. And of course, we really do our best to try to reduce any of the single-use items that we generate here at the mountain altogether. And we'll talk about that more next week when we go inside the cafeteria and talk a little bit more about that. 75% is a very aspirational goal. We've been doing pretty well over the past few years. Thought I could share you some stats from last year. Don't have them memorized, but we did in the 21-22 ski season, we recycled over 75,000 pounds of commingled recyclable materials. We also separated out about 19,000 pounds of clean glass. We composted 55,000 pounds of organic material. We recycled about 75,000 pounds of scrap metal as part of our Lenawee construction project and ongoing and constant cleanup efforts here at the mountain. And we've also kept about 7,000 pounds of electronic waste and other hazardous items out of the landfill as well. All of that adds up to a great number, 57% landfill diversion last year. That's our third year in a row, over 50% landfill diversion. Again, on our way to that 75% final number. So we're excited to talk more about some of those details over the next few weeks and share some ways that you guys can get involved and help us reduce some of the material that we send to the landfill. Thanks again. We'll see you later.